Hey folks, we're going to be talking about some half-ton pickup trucks today. We're going to talk about some of the changes they did for 2016, and we're also going to talk about some of the technologies in these vehicles as well. So really hope you enjoy these videos. So here today we're looking at the mid-model refresh that happened on the 2016 GMC Sierra half-ton pickup trucks. So you guys already know that this truck was fully redesigned from the ground up. Engine, power plant, everything is redesigned. And the truck is lighter, it's more powerful, it's more fuel efficient, and it's quieter. It's so much quieter and very comfortable, very smooth, and very agile vehicle. The sales numbers have really reflected this, and it's just a great vehicle. We're going to talk about a couple different trims or styles that are available. So for 2016, they did what's called a mid-model refresh. So they did a couple things. So you've got a more muscular hood. Each different trim of truck has its own distinctive grille and styling, even when you look at the headlights. Some have chrome, some don't. But also you've got LED accent lighting around the HID projector beam headlight, and also you've got LED fog lights and LED daytime running lights. And again, you might ask yourself, why do we have all these LEDs? Well, it helps reduce the load on your engine, and when you reduce load, you get more efficiency, so better fuel economy. So starting off down here, we've got an SLE with the optional Z71 package. Great looking front end, lots of chrome, looks really sharp. Moving over here, we've got the very popular SLT trim, and again, this one has an optional Z71 package as well. You can even see the differences between the headlights. There's slight differences. Let's see side by side, sorry. Here we go. And this is one of our most popular selling GMC Sierras, and it's the all-terrain edition. So you get specific wheels you can only get on any other truck, specific badging, and again, specific interior and interior trim accents that are only available on the all-terrain. The all-terrains are rugged, if you will, looking truck. Great looking truck. And again, what's exclusive to the all-terrain is your painted to match front and rear bumpers, the same color as the vehicle. You can option it out to have chrome, but again, this is the way they come. Great looking truck. And moving over here, we have the big boy, the Denali. So again, this Denali is a 6.2 liter, as you saw before, the engine I was looking at. But again, the Denali gives you a lot of exclusive things, interior accents, and you know, the interior grille, or front grille I should say, that are different, and exclusive wheels that are only available on Denali. But just a great looking truck. And there's other things with Denali. You've got magnetic ride control, which you get in Cadillac vehicles. A lot of different stuff going on, but great looking vehicles. And again, as you can see, like we talked about, what's new for 2016 in this mid-model refresh. Great looking trucks. Okay, we talked about the changes in the front. Let's just go around to the back and talk about some of the changes in 2016's on these GMC Sierra half-tons. So first off, you notice you've got LED taillights that are all new this year. And you've also got a remote keyless entry on your tailgate. So you got a lock and unlock with your doors of your vehicle. Moving down here to the all-terrain edition, again, you've got the LED lights. Again, that locking rear tailgate through your remote control. You get that same LED tail lights and technology in the rear tailgate with the SLT trim. And moving down to an SLE, you have a standard tailgate that's got a manual lock. Okay, and you can see here, we've got the old style, just tail light bulbs. Again, one hand, easy drop tailgate. What's nice about this is this uses a torsion beam inside. So that torsion beam doesn't matter the temperature, it's not going to drop down hard on you. And again, it's almost standard on every single trim of truck we sell. I mean, here in Alberta, we like our SLTs and our all-terrains and gorgeous Denali trucks, but again, even on a more entry-level truck like this SLE, you've got all the equipment you would want, right on up to remote starter and your 10-ply tires here and your 18-inch all-terrain rims. I mean, there's so much with this truck that you get. The other thing that they introduced is your spray and box liner right from the factory. So you know this is a factory spray and box liner when you see the GMC logo at the front of the truck. We can't order that. And you also can see it's a good thickness on this. And again, thickness or weight, when you add in these box liners, weight adds or you know, decreases your fuel economy. So again, you don't want to, sometimes you go and get these aftermarket spray and liners and you gotta 16-year-old summer student spraying it on or rolling it on, and some spots are a lot thicker than others. This is done by machines in the factory, just like when they paint your vehicle. Here's what it looks like as an all-terrain. And again, when you move into a Denali, you get that gorgeous Denali badge in the back. Really exclusive, looks great. Okay folks, let's look inside this 2016 SLE Z71 package Sierra. So if you take a look inside, we got all our power options here. Got a nice interior accent here on the door sill. The door, I should say the door sill down there. You've got a 10-way power driver's seat here with power lumbar support. This is a full bucket seat, even though it is a 6-passenger capable vehicle with that center seat up, but you can see they're individual buckets. So for comfort, not like the old style benches that you would get. Right up here on the dash, we've got our trailer controls. Again, plus minus on your gain on your trailers. You can drive this thing in 2 high, auto 4x4, which people love. Your 4 high, lock it into 4 high. Again, bad road conditions and whatnot. And if you're really in a bad situation, in an off-road situation, maybe you're out in the ditch, lock the vehicle into 4 low. Automatic headlights. Let's just get inside this thing here, folks. We'll start this thing up. We're going to talk about the front gauge cluster. Great looking cluster, lots of chrome. Really nice finish on everything. And we'll hear the OnStar lady kick in here in a second.
This vehicle is in demonstration mode, connected by OnStar's high-speed 4G connection. Press the blue OnStar button to learn more.
OnStar is fantastic. Again, the only half-ton pickup trucks around. No other pickup truck has 4G LTE Wi-Fi in the vehicle. So again, if you're a business person, maybe you're printing invoices, sending off information to clients, you can have that 4G LTE Wi-Fi in the vehicle. Or maybe you got kids, and the kids in the back seat want to watch YouTube or download stuff from iTunes. Again, you can have Wi-Fi right in your pickup truck. So I just want to talk about a couple things. So look at the steering wheel here. Just easy button here for your cruise control. 2 buttons for your Bluetooth. So we got make a call, hang up. That's it. Really simple. And again, we got this jog dial here. This jog dial controls what we see right here. So if we hit to the left, and it comes up with info, audio, phone, navigation. What do we want to see here? So let's click on info. It tells us this truck is pointed southwest. Cruise control is on, and we've got 23 kilometers on it. Well, if we hit the down arrow, we go into trip A. We can hold this, reset this to 0. Trip B, fuel economy, or fuel range, I should say. Oil life monitor, tire pressure monitors, average fuel economy. Lots of information. A lot of people like driving the truck around like this. If you notice, it says V8 in the far right corner. When you're just cruising around town, maybe you're on the highway, maybe you have your cruise set, this truck will go into V4 mode. Again, that cylinder deactivation to give you the best possible fuel economy, and the whole background turns green, letting you know you're getting that better fuel economy. Moving on over here, we've got the center stack. So we've got a beautiful touchscreen display here. What do we want to do? We're on music right now. We can go to phone, right? We can look at our navigation. We can hit the home button right here. It brings us back to the main screen. And it's got this thing called projection. So projection's pretty neat. So this truck has also some of the other really neat new things that are coming down the pipe. So new for 2016 is Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. So again, you will see your phone like you would normally see it, you would see the screen of your phone right here, and your messaging and that sort of stuff. And again, you just use these 2 buttons to say, hey Siri, call Larry, and it would call just the way you're used to doing things, and or texting that way as well. So really neat stuff. Also, we've got your dual zone automatic climate control. So again, individual settings for depending on you and your friend, maybe you're going fishing, or you and the missus, whatever works. Down below, we've got your stability control, your box light, and your hill descent control, which again, hill descent control only comes on your Z71 package trucks, or a Denali for that matter. And then we've also got the stability control. Now, some people have asked me before, Brad, why would you disable your stability control or your traction control? Well, let's just talk about this. So if we pull this, we just push this button once, it disables traction control. Now you can kind of burn your tires out, all that sort of stuff if you want to have a little fun. But if we hold this thing for 5 seconds, you'll see another light come on. StabiliTrak is off. Now your truck is running like a late 90s, early 2000s pickup truck. As we know with, you know, all the advanced safety things that are happening these days, what StabiliTrak does, or stability control, all vehicles have, pretty much all vehicles now have traction control and stability control, and they help with rollovers and traction and things like that. So when a vehicle detects that it's slipping or sliding left or right, it cuts engine power. Well, maybe here in Alberta you hit you're in a snowbank situation, or you're trying to push out of a snowbank out through your driveway, the plow just went through, or maybe you're 4x4 off-roading and you're out in the mud. You would want to disable your traction and stability control, because as soon as your truck starts to go sideways, it would otherwise disable or cut engine power until it feels that the vehicle is not sliding anymore. So again, one of those things that's really easy just to disable. Again, this is a full crew cab. You can also get this configuration in a double cab. Double cab ends about right here, so you're losing about 8 inches of interior rear space here. But you can see you're swimming in room back here right now. There's a lot of room. One hand, you can fold up that back seat. One hand, pull it back down. I love this center console armrest right here. A couple cup holders. We got an old style power adapter here. We got a couple little cubby holes for storage. Looking at the door itself, you got lots of cubby holes for storage in this door. And again, another cup holder. We get in the back. We look here, we got a couple holders in the center console. Open it up. Inside we've got a couple USB ports, auxiliary port, and also an old style power port as well. There you go. So here we go, folks. We're going to get inside this 2016 GMC Sierra half-ton pickup truck. So we got all your power options here on the door. You've got your power memory seats, your power folding mirrors. Okay, lots of storage and cubby holes. Instead of going with charcoal leather, this one's got the gray leather inside with a 10-way power driver seat. And again, if you look at this, this is a full bucket seat. Both of these are independent bucket seats, but again, it's got that optional 6-passenger capability. Moving over here, we've got your trailering right up high, easy to access, not down by your knees. We've got 2 high, have your truck in the auto 4x4. 4 high, maybe you're driving in a lot of heavy snow or on gravel roads. And then in a real sticky situation, maybe you're in the ditch, you lock her into 4 low. You got your automatic headlights. And let's just get inside and start this truck up. We're going to talk about the center gauge clusters here and what the buttons on the steering wheel do, but in a second you're going to hear the OnStar lady.
This vehicle is in demonstration mode, connected by OnStar's high-speed 4G connection. Press the blue OnStar button to learn more.
Again, what's awesome about these half-ton trucks is that we're the only guys that have the 4G LTE Wi-Fi in your vehicle. So maybe you're a business person, you want to send some invoices off, maybe you have kids in the back seat and you want them to be able to download through iTunes or watch movies, stream things through YouTube. Again, 4G LTE Wi-Fi available in our 2016 GMC Sierra half-ton trucks. So gorgeous center console here. You can see all the gauge cluster here. Lots of chrome, looks really good. And just going to talk about, so we got cruise control right here, really easy to access and change things. And moving along right here, we've got a jog dial, but we've got 2 buttons for your cell phone. Call, hang up. Really straightforward, really simple. If you're going to text message, again, you just use this button to send a text message. And again, you got this jog dial. This jog dial controls exactly what you see here. So if we hit the left button, we move over. What do we want to see on here? So a lot of people like to have it on info, and we got your speed, your trip computers, your fuel economy remaining, oil life, tire pressure, your average fuel economy, and back to blank. So again, a lot of people keep it here. If I hold the check mark, resets us all to 0. So if you notice, it's got we're pointed west, and the far left cruise control is on, which is next to it. And then it also says V8 in the bottom right corner. And when you're driving gingerly, even if you set your cruise at 110K on the highway, and you're not traveling uphill, maybe it's kind of, you know, level, this truck will go into what's called V4 mode, so cylinder deactivation, and it turns the background to green, so you know you're getting the best possible fuel economy. It's very rewarding. I've driven the truck many times out to the mountains, and you can get almost to sunshine to go skiing from Drumheller here, and over half the trip it's running in V4 mode, getting you the best possible fuel economy. Moving on over here, we've got a beautiful 8-inch touchscreen display. So again, we can hit the home button here and you can see all the different options that are on it. Again, something that's new for 2016. We talked about the fronts of the truck and whatnot. What's new is this projection. So this projection actually is your Android Auto or your Apple CarPlay. So again, you plug in your phone and now it'll display your phone right here, and you'll use Siri just like you would normally use Siri, and text message the way you would normally text message, just again with using these two buttons. But again, you could say, Siri, take me to 929er Carmichael Way, reference from Cars, and it'll take you there. And so it's really neat. And again, for text messages and stuff, that again, keep your eyes on the road, and just again, 2 fingers to make calls or to send text messages. And again, beautiful touchscreen. We can go to your phone here, see your paired phones. You can hit the home button, go back. What do we listen to on audio? We can change it, satellite radio, whatnot. Okay. Again, this vehicle has got the heated leather. So again, we've got just the heated back with 3 levels of heat. And also we've got the heated back in your bum. And again, 3 levels of heat on that as well. This truck has the power pedals. You've got the stability control and traction control, your box light, and your hill descent control, which comes out with Z71 package trucks. Again, automatic climate control, set it where's most convenient. Maybe you and your buddy are going fishing, maybe you and the missus. Again, everybody's got their own zone for comfort. And then we've got this traction control. I just want to touch on this real quick. If we push this button once, you'll see traction control off comes up. And if we hold this button for 5 seconds, something else happens. It turns off your StabiliTrak. So now you're running a late 90s, early 2000s half-ton truck. And you might ask, why would you want to do that? Well, it's just demonstrating how easy it is to disable this technology if you don't want to use it. So again, it's all about safety. All modern vehicles are running traction control and stability control. And how stability control works is that as soon as your vehicle starts to slip or slide left or right, it cuts engine power. Well, if you had the plow just go through here in Alberta and you want to push out through that snowbank, you don't want your engine cutting power. Or maybe you're off-road 4x4 and you are purposely trying to go sideways. And you would want to disable both your traction and stability control so that you can not only maybe burn out the tires with your traction control off, or if you're mudding, when your truck slides left or right, you don't have its engine cut power. And again, it cuts power because it thinks that you might be rolling over. And again, whether you're driving a subcompact car or an SUV from any manufacturer, they have these technologies again to help prevent rollovers and to give you better traction. Let's take a look in the back. So a really large back seat. Again, this configuration is a crew cab. You can see almost a full 90-degree opening in this door. So really easy to get big objects in and out. Say you want to go get a big screen TV. You got one button you can hear, or not button, you can see one hand here, and you can flip and fold up that back seat with one hand, and again, pull it down and it locks back down. So again, really easy, lots of storage. Again, one thing that gets overlooked is I love that center armrest console with a couple cup holders. You got a power outlet down here with a little extra storage. You got lots of storage in this side door, lots of little cubby holes for storing things, another cup holder. And if we sit in this truck, we take a look here. So again, in that front center console, which is your 6th passenger seat, even inside that console, you got some extra storage, old style power adapter, 2 more USB ports, and again, an old style auxiliary port for audio. Just a great looking truck, 2016 GMC Sierra, half-ton SLT with the optional Z71 package. Okay, we're going to take a look inside the 2016 GMC Sierra All-Terrain Edition. So open up the door. Now, with the All-Terrain Edition, you get some exclusive, again, soft touch, subtle material that's got its own really nice design. You get the red stitching, again, specific to an all-terrain trimming on the doors. All-terrain on the door sill. You can see the leather, and again, you got the standard leather and you got the supple plush leather with a really neat design with the red stitching. Again, this model has got full bucket seats, so full feature buckets. And again, even if it had the bench, there's still full buckets, just with a center seat that flips up for 6 passenger capabilities. You've got your 10-way power seat for comfort. Moving over here to the side, you got your trailering up high, really easy to access. Again, you've got your 2 high, auto 4x4, 4x4 high, maybe a sticky situation, you're on gravel roads, maybe it's hard snowing on the highway, and then maybe you're in the ditch or something and you're trying to yank something out of the, maybe somebody out of a ditch, and you can lock this into 4 low as well. Your auto headlights are there as well. Let's get inside this truck. Again, all-terrain, you get that exclusive red stitching. You get an exclusive back gauges here with the all-terrain and the really neat design along with it in the background. And you're going to hear the OnStar lady here in a second kick in.
This vehicle is in demonstration mode, connected by OnStar's high-speed 4G connection. Press the blue OnStar button to learn more.
Again, these half-ton trucks, GMC Sierras, the only trucks on the road that have 4G LTE Wi-Fi in the vehicle. So maybe you're a business person, you want to send off some invoices, do that sort of stuff. You can do it right from the comfort of your truck. And again, maybe you got some kids in the back seat and they want to search YouTube, they want to stream a movie or download something from the App Store. Again, you can do that all through Wi-Fi in the vehicle, available through OnStar. So let's just talk about this. So first off, look at the steering wheel here. So we got the heated steering wheel on this trim, again, all-terrain. And we got a jog dial here for your cruise control. Moving over here for your cell phone, we've got 2 buttons. Call, hang up, really easy. Send a text message, send it off. Somebody you want to take a call or hang up a call, again, 2 buttons. And then we got this jog dial. So let's look up the front here. So you got that center console, or the center console, you got the center display, and that jog dial controls what we see on this center display. So what do we want to see up here, right? So if we just go back to info, we got our speed, trip computers, fuel range, oil life, tire pressure monitors, your average fuel economy, and a lot of people, we hold that check mark, resets that back to 0. A lot of people love driving around in this screen right here. So you notice this, we're traveling west, now the cruise control is enabled, and in the bottom right, it tells you V8. So again, if you're driving around town, maybe you're on the highway, even if you have your cruise set at 110, if this truck is not like traveling uphill and it's not towing, it'll run in V4 mode and the background will turn green, letting you know that you're getting the best possible fuel economy. So some really neat stuff with this truck that, you know, again, everybody likes a fuel efficient vehicle, especially when you have a truck. So again, talking about these leather seats down here, we've got the heated back with 3 levels of heat. We've got the heated back and your bum with 3 levels of heat. We've got your dual zone automatic climate control. Again, so set this independently of each other. Maybe you and your buddy are going fishing, maybe you and the missus, and you want to have your own zone of temperature. There you go. This trim has power pedals, your traction control, stability control button here, your box light, this truck has sonar assist, and also you've got your hill descent control. And again, the hill descent control normally comes on only Z71 package trucks, but again, this is our all-terrain, it's an off-road type vehicle, so again, it has hill descent control. Looking up here, we got a really nice 8-inch display, this nice touchscreen display. Hit the home button here. What do we want? Audio, we want to go to phones, list off your phones that are all paired. Then we got this thing that's projection. So again, something else that's new for 2016. So if you have, say, Android Auto, or if you have Apple CarPlay and you plug in your phone, now your phone will display here the way you're used to carrying it in your pocket and what you see. So again, if you want to send a text message, you'd say Siri and use it just through this one button. And again, pick up or hang up calls with just these 2 buttons. And again, just the way you're used to saying it. So again, you could say call Larry and it'll call Larry, just the way you're normally used to doing it with your cell phone. Okay, and we also got lots of connectivity. This has got the full center console. So with the full center console, you got a couple extra USB ports here. You got old style power outlets here. You got a power outlet here. Got lots of deep storage cup holders that are movable. Again, new for 2016, you've got the chargers. So you can charge your cell phone right here if you have a modern cell phone like an iPhone 6 with a wireless charging case, or a Samsung Galaxy S6 or S7. With a charging case, or with no case, you can charge it right on that mat just by placing your phone there. Inside, you got a really deep center console. Again, you've got file folder hooks here. You got an old style power outlet right here. You got a couple more USB ports and an old style auxiliary port for audio. So again, lots of connectivity in this truck. Looking up top, we've got your garage door opener, again your sunroof, and also this trim has your power sliding rear window. Just a great looking truck. Let's just go into the back. Again, this configuration is a full crew cab. If you went with the double cab truck, you'd lose about 8 inches of room, so the truck door would end right about here. So you can see there's quite a bit of room. There's a big back seat in here, and there's a lot of room. So let's say, for example, one hand, fold that seat up. Again, a big screen TV, maybe a Costco trip, something like that. Lots and lots of room in this vehicle. Again, one hand, pull this down. What I love about this back seat is that center console. It's perfect height for an armrest, and also a couple cup holders in there. You got a couple cubby holes for storage here, another auxiliary adapter here. Again, with this all-terrain package, you got the red stitching and the soft, subtle touch leather on the doors here. And again, lots of cubby holes for storage, another cup holder. Just a great truck, 2016 GMC Sierra all-terrain edition. Okay, we're going to get inside this 2016 GMC Sierra half-ton Denali truck. So we've got some really nice accenting in here. Stitching on the doors. You get your power memory seats, all your power options and door locks, whatnot. Power mirrors, Bose audio, lots of storage. You got the full feature buckets. And again, Denali, you get some of this double stitched, really nice interior leather. It's gorgeous. And when you see a perforated seat like this in a Denali, or say on an SLT, you know that it's an heated and cooled seat. Denali on the headrest. So this has got the full 10-way power adjustable seats. Moving up top here, you got your trailer brake controller, easy to access. You can put this truck into 2-wheel drive, auto 4x4, 4-high, maybe a sticky situation on gravel roads or whatnot, maybe a heavy snowfall. And then you got 4-high, maybe, or 4-low, sorry. Maybe you're towing a friend out of the ditch or something. Automatic headlights. Let's get inside this truck. Only in Denali do you get this full electronic background here. So really nice background display. Just gorgeous, and you're going to hear the OnStar lady kick in here.
This vehicle is in demonstration mode, connected by OnStar's high-speed 4G connection. Press the blue OnStar button to learn more.
So again, the only half-ton pickup trucks on the road that have both 4G LTE and Wi-Fi in the vehicle. So again, if you're a business person, you want to send off some invoices right from your vehicle, you can do that. Maybe you got kids or family in the back seat. And again, they can use stream audio, stream video from YouTube, go to the App Store, download some apps, all through 4G LTE Wi-Fi in your truck. So again, just look at the steering column here. So your cruise control buttons here. We got the heated steering wheel on this trim. And again, we've got this button here. And this is really neat. People love that when we put technology, when GMC puts technologies in the vehicle, not only do we make it simple, but we can have it off. Again, so collision alert is really neat. It uses this, there's a camera right up here and behind your rearview mirror. And what it does is it detects how close you are to the vehicle in front of you when you're driving on the highway. And it both gives you an audible and a visual alert, and also your seat vibrates, letting you know that maybe a collision is imminent. And again, you can see there, you can set your sensitivity on that. Or again, just disable it. Maybe it's new technology you're not quite used to, and you want to get comfortable with it. People love the fact that you can disable this stuff so easily. Moving over here, we got 2 buttons, again, keeping things easy and simple. For your Bluetooth, for your cell phone. So 1 button to call or send text messages, and again, the same thing to hang up your phone or to accept the call, just again, 2 buttons. Now, if you notice there's a jog dial right here, that controls what we see right here. So we know right now that this, I'll just turn the cruise control, is available now. We are going 0 kilometers an hour, and this truck's got 105 kilometers on it. If I go to the left here, what would I like to see? Info, music, you know, your phone, navigation. You know, you can change what you see right here and what's here. So we go back to info and we can scroll down. It's got your real-time trip computer. Hold the check mark to reset it. Trip B, your fuel range, your remaining oil life, your tire pressure monitor system, and back to where we were. Now, a lot of people love driving around at this screen right here. Gives you real-time fuel economy, your average speed. Really, really neat stuff. Again, this is a 6.2 liter in this Denali. Again, you can also get a Denali with a 5.3 liter. Moving on over, we've got a beautiful 8-inch touchscreen display. Heading home here. I've got a lot of different things here. This truck's got the navigation that's in the unit itself, not just through OnStar. Beautiful display. Put this thing in reverse. This big display becomes a full backup camera. Pretty straightforward stuff. Hit home button again. And what do we want to do? We want to go to audio. Do we want to go to the phone? And we have this new for 2016 called projection. So what is projection? Well, when you plug in your modern cell phone, this vehicle will have what's called Android Auto or Apple CarPlay, and yeah, pretty straightforward stuff. So these two buttons now would just control Siri for sending text messages and or for calling or hanging up the phone. And again, this display would change to the look on your home screen of your phone. So again, your messages would be here, your phone. If you want to say call Larry, and Siri will call Larry for just the way you're normally used to using it, instead of having this display that maybe is a little bit foreign to you in your new truck. But again, it's gorgeous. Moving down a little ways here, we've got your dual zone automatic climate control. You and your buddy are going fishing or something, you want to set your different temperatures, maybe you like it a little cooler than the missus, that sort of thing. Moving over here again, because we have that perforated leather seats, we move in here, we've got a cooled seat, and again, you get 3 levels of cool. We can have your heated just your back, and again 3 levels of heat, and this is your heated back and your bum with 3 levels of heat. Moving on down, we've got your power pedals, we've got your traction control stability control button, your box light, you've got your sonar assist, you've got your keep or your lane keep assist, and hill descent control. So let's just talk about these sensors right here. This is your park assist. So what park assist does, we'll just show you in the display here. I'll put this truck in reverse. You can see those arrows around there. So it's telling us that we're close to that fence that you saw on the rear view camera behind us. So you got your rear view camera. Okay, when you turn that steering wheel, you can see that it lets you know where you're going with that steering wheel, which is awesome. But again, also you've got those sonar sensors that are even more sensitive. So when you get down to that 4th bar, it'll be red. And when it goes red, you've literally got about 6 or 7 inches and you're right at that object. So again, maybe you're doing a lot of towing, maybe you're doing a lot of backing in and out, doing deliveries and whatnot on the farm. It's a great tool to let you know how close you are to something, as opposed to maybe just using that camera. You might ask, what is that lane keep assist? And what that, again, people love the fact you can just enable or disable that. I'm just gonna pan up. You can see the yellow painted here on our lot, those yellow lines. Well, that paint is reflective that you see on the highways. And what it does, again, it uses that rear view camera that's up here, and that paint is reflective, and it lets you know that when you start to coast over into that left lane or the oncoming lane, and it gives you both an audible and a visual warning, letting you know that you are drifting in someone else's lane. Again, great technology to help keep you safe, but again, it's disabled. 1 button. People love that you can just disable that stuff very easily. Again, it's new stuff, so maybe after 2-3 months of driving the truck, you'll be using it all the time. You'll be used to it. You got a couple USB ports here, old style auxiliary ports, power adapter, power plug I should say. You got a cubby hole with lots of storage in here, a couple cup holders. New for 2016 is you got this wireless charging mat right on the center console, so if you have a iPhone 6 or a 6 Plus that has a charging case, it'll work. I know that the certain Android phones will just charge without a case if you just have it without a case on it. Otherwise, if you put a case on your Android, you'll need to make sure that it's a wireless charging case. Let's get out and go into the back seat of this vehicle. Again, this truck is a crew cab. That's how Denalis come. Can't get a double cab in a Denali. You look at your door, you got lots of nice accents in here as well, the stitching. But again, lots of cubby holes for storage. Another cup holder. Again, beautiful leather in the back seat. Really, really sharp looking. Again, one hand here, I'm just going to show you this. fold that seat up. Maybe you're picking up a TV, you're doing a Costco run, lots of room in here. Again, one hand, pull that seat down. This gets overlooked, but I love this center console armrest here with a couple cup holders. It's the perfect height, it's very comfortable, and again, this is a huge amount of rear space in this vehicle. Again, down here you've got a couple cubby holes for storage, another power outlet here, and if we open up the center console, you look inside, there's actually a light shining in there. You got a couple cubby holes, you got those hooks on the side which are for file folders, again for a business person. You got another power adapter onto the left, a couple more USB ports on the right, and again an old solid style auxiliary as well. Just a great looking truck. 2016 GMC Sierra Denali. Hey folks, we're talking about GM's 5th generation of small block engines called Ecotec 3. They use a suite of technologies to deliver more power, more torque, and greater fuel economy. All of this with lower emissions than before. So some of those technologies are direct fuel injection, continuous variable valve timing, active fuel management, which disables cylinders, runs on 4 versus 8 cylinders, and a high compression ratio of 11:1, aluminum blocks, cylinder heads, and a compact overhead valve design. All that to reduce weight, and reducing weight gives you better fuel economy. We have 3 engine choices in the 2016 Sierra half-ton pickup trucks. The first is a 4.3 liter V6 with 285 horsepower and 305 pound of torque. It replaced our old outgoing 4.8 liter Vortec motor, which was our most popular selling engine in North America. Here in Alberta, we like our 5.3 liters and our 6.2s. But that 4.3 liter is no slouch. Again, being a V6, tows up to 7,600 pounds. It's got the most standard torque of any V6 motor, even more than all of our competitors. So again, really, really nice. And again, better fuel economy when you look at the F-150 3.7 liter V6 or the Ram 1500 Pentastar V6. So pretty neat stuff. Then we move into what, like I said before, Albertans love, which is we move into the 5.3 liter you can see here. And a great looking engine, you know, great looking compartment here. And the 5.3 liter has got 355 horsepower, 383 foot-pounds of torque, and tows up to 11,500 pounds. And it has the best V8 fuel economy of any half-ton pickup truck. Moving over here, doesn't look a lot different, I know, but we're actually looking at a 6.2 liter. So this bad boy has got 420 horsepower and 460 foot-pounds of torque. So with towing of up to 12,000 pounds of towing. So again, this truck is the most powerful V8 on the market in a half-ton truck. And again, it has the most towing available in a half-ton pickup truck as well. So we've got the best V8 fuel economy, we've got the best V6 torque, and we've also got the best, or the most, horsepower and towing available in this big 6.2 liter. Okay, so you're probably wondering, what is this legendary Z71 package all about? So Z71 is available on both SLE and SLT trims for 2016. So again, you can get them with or without, and of course they've got to be a 4x4 model, but you get a couple different things. And so other than your exterior badging like this here, you get exclusive wheels with 10 or 11 ply tires. Going towards the back here, we've got Ranchero shocks with off-road joust bumpers, transfer case shield, you can see down here low, hill descent control with automatic locking G80 differential, and a few different things on the interior. Well, that's your Z71 package for 2016. Folks, we really hope you enjoyed the videos here today. Please like, share, comment below. And again, we're open for business. If there's anything we can do to earn your business, please get in contact with us. Again, 403-823-3371 or toll free at 888-823-3371. Or you can always check us out online at westerngmdrumheller.com.